Hello class, welcome to week 2 of the class. I want to congratulate you on your success during week 1. I know that week 1 would have been quite a bit for you, but you've all pulled through and you've done very well on your assignments. So again, congratulations, tap yourself on the back. Whatever you need to do, go have some ice cream in order to make sure that you just keep the momentum going. I want to see this continued success. Now, for some of you, you would have noticed that I included the template for the assignment. I would have received an email from some of you that one person in particular, that the rubric was not there for the class, for the assignment, and therefore it was not fair. So I want to just point out to you that the rubrics for the assignments are always there. They're there before the class starts. So just make sure you're reviewing the classroom materials carefully. If you go to your classroom link, like I would have done just a minute ago, you go ahead and click on your week 1, unit 1 folder. If you scroll to the assignment itself and you click on the assignment, you will see your rubric here. All you need to do is click on View Rubric, and the rubric will show up for you. So as long as there's a rubric for the assignment, it is already embedded in the class. So I urge you, class, to just go ahead and make sure that you are exploring the classroom in detail, just to ensure that you are using the resources that are available to you and you understand how you're being graded. Now, for the week 1 assignment, I would have posted a template for 2 of the assignments for week 1, and that was a late decision on my part to post that for you after I had a discussion with one of your colleagues in the session, the BBC session, or the Ask Denise live session last week. So just make sure that, and that was posted on Thursday night, and I would have had a conversation with one of your peers, and I realized that you have so many assignments due. Let me try to see how I can help you navigate this successfully. So I went ahead and I posted 2 templates for you. Now, I would have said when I posted those templates that if you had already completed the assignment and you needed to make adjustments based on the templates, you can. Some of you did that and you did exceptionally well. Again, congratulations on being flexible, and you are going to be successful in the class. That's a part of the learning process. So I wish you the best there. I want to make sure that for your week 2, you were off to a really good start. And I went ahead and I provided a template for you for the week 2 assignment. If you go here, it was posted on Monday. You click on this link, it will take you to the template for the week 2 assignment. So just make sure you utilize that template. Let's take a look at what is due this week. You would have seen that I would have posted and assigned the list of your assignments here for you. You have your discussion response. We should have already posted the initial response. You also have due this week the week 2 quiz, 15 multiple choice questions, and they're all based on chapter 2 of the textbook. Remember that for the quiz, it's an open book quiz. It is not timed. So go ahead and take your time and review the questions as well as sourcing the information in the text, and you will do exceptionally well. You have 2 reflection assignments this week. You have your reflection on ethical breaches and a reflection on ethical misconduct. So just make sure that you submit those 1 to 2 paragraphs for the ethical misconduct and 2 to 3 paragraphs for the ethical breaches. Your journal, those are your journal assignments. Then you have your week 2 assessment. Your week 2 assessment, I've provided you with some additional resources here in the classroom to help you understand what we're looking for in the assignment and just to guide you through the process. Remember that if you look at the template carefully, you will see that, or the assignment instructions, you will see that you're required to look at the benefits or the advantages and the disadvantages. the positives or the negatives, whichever word you choose to use, you're supposed to examine each. So just make sure you review the template and follow the instructions carefully. These are 2 additional articles I would have provided to you to help you with this assignment. You can of course, do additional research just for additional resources. So let's take a look at the assignment again for week 2. For your assignment for week 2, you're asked to conduct research on retailers who choose to open during Thanksgiving Day. You're going to explore both sides of the issue and pick a side. Articulate why you have chosen a particular side and use credible sources. Now, the assignment is 2 to 3 pages in length. You are going to articulate. So you're going to, first, you are going to decide, examine both sides in a paragraph or 2, examine each side, the negatives and the positives, and then you want to say why you decided to pick that side, to pick a particular side. Just make sure you're clear in your analysis. As I would have said, the grading rubric is here. If you view the grading rubric, it will tell you exactly what you're being graded on, and then you're able to break it down to make sure you're adequately addressing the question asked. This assignment is worth 40 points. If you have any questions about any of the assignments due this week, feel free to give me a call. Let's take a look at the discussion for this week. You should have already posted your initial discussion response. But in the event you did not, let's take a look at what this would look like for you. In recent times, business people and scholars have questioned whether ethics should have a role in business. Do you agree? And if you do agree, tell us why or why not, and include some outside source to substantiate your idea. You have to respond to 2 of your peers. You want to make sure your initial response is a minimum of 250 words. You have your in-text citations included and your reference list at the end. When you do your peer responses, your peer response should be a minimum of 100 words each. You want to make sure you're not simply repeating what your peers said, but you're adding new relevant discussion ideas. Remember that this is a very heavily loaded class, so you want to make sure that you are keeping ahead of the game. You want to make sure that you do not fall behind, because if you do fall behind in this class, it can be quite difficult to catch up. So just make sure you're completing a little bit of the assignments or 1 or 2 assignments every day. So Wednesday, you may have focused on your initial response. Thursday, you may have focused on one of the reflections, and you would have posted that already. And for those of you who've already posted your reflection assignments, you would have seen that I would have already graded those. Congratulations for keeping ahead. Friday, you may want to post an additional reflection. You may want to respond to one of your peers for the discussion, and you want to make sure you start your assignment on Saturday, respond to another peer response, and finalize your other assignment on Sunday. So just make sure you pace yourself. You do a little bit every day so you can keep on top of it. You don't have to wait until Sunday to submit. You can go ahead and submit as soon as you've completed the assignment so that you can make sure you're ahead of the game. If you have any questions at all, I urge you to reach out to me. I am here for you, and I will be more than happy to assist you. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and I look forward to seeing you and reading your work on Sunday.